What's up, guys? Cole Lusby here at Southwest Windows and Doors. And another video, if you just go back to my channel, you'll see me explain the Sierra Pacific aluminum clad Westchester series. Today, we're looking at the H3 series, formerly known as Hurd. Sierra Pacific acquired Hurd probably about 50 years ago now. But nonetheless, the H3, let's talk about this. I would describe the H3 as a middle tier of aluminum clad. Not a cheap product, or maybe not a lower end clad product, but also not a real higher end clad product. Let's talk about some benefits of the H3. If you're a client who really likes the narrow sight lines, then the H3 is probably for you. If you've got a house with narrow sight lines, with double hungs where the bottom sash and the top sash move, then this is probably the best fit for you. Real narrow, if you come in a little closer, cut at 45-degree angles, just gives you a little bit more of a contemporary look. This is extruded aluminum. Be very mindful of aluminum clad brands that offer rolled form aluminum. Just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, as I say this, to contextualize a narrow sight line, turn this way for me, sir. This is more traditional, even as you kind of look at it, you can feel that, just you can look at it and tell, the more traditional window. This is the Westchester, higher end. We're not going to get into the details of this one, but just so you can kind of see narrow sight lines compared to a beefy bottom rail, more traditional sashes. Just want you to be able to see it. So as we come back to the H3, certainly I think there's 70 color options, all the same price, which is really nice. Aluminum clad, wood interior. Most of the time we prime it, but it can be unfinished if you want to stain it as well. Big benefit here is there is a vinyl thermal barrier break in between it's not seen from the exterior side, or the interior side, but it's a thermal break in between the aluminum and the wood on the interior. Really good for a South Louisiana thermal break. So I just find that to be an added layer of benefit. It's really kind of their main sales pitch, if I could say it like that, around this particular series, that vinyl barrier. But yeah, really nice window. Now, a little feedback for you. If you're thinking, and I really like the narrow sight lines, that's my style, I want to sway you just a little bit. Try and get away from a double hung that has this check rail, and you should consider going to casements. You get a little more clear view of glass, same narrow sight line. This is also an H3, but it's a casement, cranks out, and goes that way. Oh. All right, let's start over.